different coloured people in our great country and stuff like that. And, you know, they're running on a premise of yesterday, and they're perfectly prepared for yesterday. That's why they hate today and tomorrow, because they're just not prepared for it.
I definitely agree with that point there about change, because I think even with myself, even when I hear my son talking about certain stuff, I'm like, what? But I'm not ignorant to it.
Exactly.
I'll go and investigate. I'll do a bit of investigation.
2 years previous, and you know, he was interested in genocide and whatever else. That could be the same sort of story for hundreds, I mean thousands of fucking people. Most of them grow out of it. Most of them don't do anything, you know. And finding the one that goes on to do Southport is worse than the needle in a haystack. You know, it's just there's no accounting for a one in probably 10 million nutter, which is what Axel Ruda Cabana was. You know, it's not a fucking. It's a very rare thing. It's not a common thing. It's not something that you can look at and see. I mean, if you ask all the people that knew him, yeah, and not one of them would have had him down to actually go and, you know, do a mass killing of children. Some of them might have said, oh, he was weird, and oh, yeah, you know, and hindsight is a fucking fabulous thing. But none of them would have actually thought, you know, like, oh, look what this guy's doing. I mean, the thing is, Nines, right, yeah, if you look at our fucked up little YouTube community, yeah, we've got some fucking real idiots in this little YouTube community. If you had to put your money on one person doing an Axel Ruda Cabana, who would it be?
Bysore.
Yep, exactly right. Yeah, Bysore is the one that I think would be the most likely to do an Axel Ruda Cabana. Right? How many people have, you know, still support him, and how many people have taken any steps whatsoever to fucking sort of like, you know, flag up that they find his behaviour worrying?
No, they recruit him because everyone needs an Esau.
Exactly. Well, do they? But you see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's easy for other people to turn around and go, oh, they should have done this and they should have done that. But when you actually look at it, what can you actually do? You can only do stuff to people once they've done the fucking, you know, once they've done the actual act.
But this is what I'm saying, Maurice. When I was saying to Taffy yesterday, what could we have done? What could you have done? What can anyone do? What can you really do? You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. There's either two things in it. There's either jungle justice, or you go through the court system.
Well, the really hilarious thing, Nines, was when Taffy was turning around saying, "Oh, I've got one next to me. I've got one living next to me."
He didn't say he's got one. He said, because I was trying to say, how would you know? Because he's basically saying if there's anyone like that in his area, they're gonna get dealt with. You get me? But I'm like, well, how would you know? Because it's not like they go around with a big P on their head or a big P on their doorstep to say, you know what I mean? So we've all got disgusting people living around us that we don't know because we don't know. It's not like you can go and find out who you know what I mean? I don't know if there's a register in England where you can put a name and find out. There might be something like that, but who does that? Do you know what I mean? And I also gave the example where
he said that he got one next to him, didn't he? Right, so he knows he's got one next to him, even though he can't tell us how he knows. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's a load of bullshit. You know, I've called Taffy out lying a load of times. He never got arrested for that previous one. You know, I don't even think he's broken his fucking leg. I think he's looking for someone to start a GoFundMe up for him. You know,
like I said though, you know, to be fair, I don't think he said. I think he said that if there were to be, he would get dealt with. You know what I mean? This, that, and the other.
No, he definitely said. Nines, I'm certain.
Okay, well, maybe I'm not. All right, cool.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he has got one living next to him, he'll still have that one living next to him, and he ain't going to do nothing about it. So what he's asking the Muslim community to do, which is turn in their P words, he ain't doing himself.
Do you know what else it can be? I think sometimes, you see like what's happening in London with like the stabbings and everything, because it's so, when it first started, it was scary. Yeah, it was scary. It was scary for mothers. It was scary for, you know, like even me as a teenager to walk on the street to know that, you know, people have got that mentality kind of thing. Yeah. But because it's like
desensitization, mate.
Yeah, it's about now. It's all over the place. Yeah. Now, what I've noticed, when you get these things like a bombing, because it's not normal for it to happen here, it will stay. It will create like big news. It will be like, oh my God, this people, you know, this particular person, blah blah blah. So I can see that. That stigma. But when we've got, you know, like school teachers that have been sharing, that will get collecting pictures for their husband, you know, that to me was something major big. You know, I was major big, like a school teacher that I was saying, you know, I'm taking my school kid to school and I'm expecting him to go to nursery, but there's a woman being caught taking pictures and making videos for her husband. And yeah, I mean, yeah, everyone's a bit like, yeah, and then, you know, then the next one you've got scout leaders doing this type of stuff. Then you've got, you know, like royal family, and it's just the norm. But, you know, like, if somebody from a minority does it, it's like, it's like, yeah, we got him. Finally. See? It's one of the, but it's like, it happens, and it shouldn't happen. It's not that if it's a minority, we don't want this to happen with nobody.
Yeah, I mean, a friend of mine, Muslim guy, he, one of his family friends, was walking down the canal, and basically there was a kid drowning in the canal. So the Muslim guys jumped in, saved the kid, got the kid out and stuff like that. And the local paper.
A sentence. So hold on a minute, Vaz. What is a sentence, Vaz?
It's a multitude of words.
Okay, so for example,
How big a fucking bullshitter you are? If you give the police the name and details of a girl that's being groomed, they will look into it. Yeah,
of course they will
look into it.
No, hold on. You've got a picture. Someone's dropped in a picture. They're distributing pictures amongst your WhatsApp group. I'm not just blaming her. I'm blaming everybody that was involved in there. Why did they not just say, "Fuck this, you dirty, filthy, vile fucking lizard"? We're gonna catch you. We've got the evidence to go really quiet now and not really make it into a big thing and start accusing people, but just say that's the person who dropped it.
See, the thing is now, it's like, you know, you've got to consider that Jupiter didn't want her devices to be taken, did she?
Oh.
so fuck the image that's been put.
So fuck the poor girl that could be getting abused, or little boy that could be getting abused. It's all about.
You've got to think of Jupiter's YouTube addiction, bro. How dare you?
Oh.
and that is what, because Dave Smith, piece of shit that he is, he said to Jupiter, you know, have you reported it? And she's like, no, they'll take my devices. And he said, well, if you don't report it, you know, and then she was like, shit, it's already been reported. It's going to come up that it was in my group. I better report it. She reported it to cover her own arse. Now, I personally think that she had half an idea that was going to be put in there, because she just got friendly with the Dream Team again. And the Dream Team hated the guy that they was trying to set up for that, as did Jupiter. And I think the Dream Team said, we're going to get this guy. Yeah? We're not going to tell you how we're going to get this guy, but, you know, we're letting you know we're going to get... And when it happened, I think Jupiter had that epiphany, that realisation that, oh, shit, this is what Brian and Esau told me about earlier, you know, that they didn't want to give me the specifics of. And so she's now thinking, shit, I'm going to be implicated in it. Yeah? And that's why she's then said, oh, I haven't seen it, but it's in my group. But I haven't seen it, and it's not been on my computers, because she didn't want her new laptop taken and all that bollocks. And, you know, she said that out of her own mouth. She said that on a few different people's streams. So,
but why didn't you? She could have saved her life, right? This is what I mean. Yeah. It's not about you. It's about the child. You're proclaiming online that you care about these children, and that you do anything to stop children from being harmed. Yeah. And you're supporting people.
Gangs.
You're supporting people.
When you didn't,
you're going on marches to support people, but you yourself had something to do, and you did nothing. So that child could have suffered.
Totally agree, bro. Totally agree.
That's the bottom line about it. I would have called the police. I don't give a fuck.
Mate, me and you both. And the thing was, like I keep saying, I would have called the police then and there. Because if you hear that, you know, a couple of hours after the guy left, that girl, for instance, you know, was abused badly, because you didn't phone the police then and there, You know, it's not something you wait for. It's not saying, oh, should we just see what happens? No, because whilst you're waiting, worse stuff can happen.
Worse stuff can happen.
When you hear about it, you fucking report it. And the thing is,
these
mate,
nothing. Do you know what? Listen, at least Tommy done something about it. Yeah, at least he actually put into. I know he might just do it for particular people. But at least he stopped from girls or young boys from particularly getting harmed and done an adult thing and was a man about it and put away his. You know, like it's the right thing to do, bruv.
It is.
That is the right thing to do. That's how you've been raised, to do the right thing.
Yeah. See, you can't just say
dupes. You can't just say dupes, bro. Everybody that was involved in that thing should have called the police.
The specific problem I've got is that, you know, the first, because you've got the Discord that was her group, where she had the image put in her group. Yeah. I spoke to the copper about that one, and she was the reason that didn't go any further. It probably would have gone no further anyway, to be honest, because I know quite a lot about, you know, how overwhelmed the old Bill are on one image in a Discord group with fucking shit witnesses like they are isn't going to go anywhere, because there's just not going to be enough evidence, and it's going to take too much fucking time to try and track people. And the moment they run into a VPN, whatever it is, they're fucked, you know? So, but the problem I've got, right, is that she deleted the fucking group. Now, if you come across the
problem I've got is that's the problem I've got, is because if something like that's obviously happened, it can happen again. And I mean, if you're getting rid of evidence, then you're doing the vile job.
You're helping
a paedophile, basically.
Yeah. So she deleted that one. Now the thing is, right? Yeah, anyone in their right mind, because we're all forensically aware. Yeah, we're all forensically aware. You know, if you walked into a room where there was a dead body on the floor and blood all over the walls and knives on the floor, you wouldn't start doing the washing up.
You wouldn't start cleaning it up.
No. And that's basically what she's done. And she's like, I deleted it so no one else could see it. Well, you didn't even know what it was because you didn't see it yourself. Yeah? And not being funny, right? It's like, just fucking leave it for the old Bill. They do that 24/7, and they're quite good at it. You know, I mean, everyone's like, right, so even though you think that, you know, and I get what you're saying about it's going to be more prominent in animals than it is going to be in human beings, because obviously we're cleverer, but it's still there. And it's only a stitch in time that we were dumb animals.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to say, innit?
That Indian guy might be as good a talker of English as we are.
No, that's got nothing to do with race.
Well, no, it has, because that's where a preference. I mean, you can have two white people that don't speak the same language.
Chrissy, why do you? I don't know what you're doing, man. Let's just stick to one bit at a time, yeah? So you
can't stick to one bit at a time because it's multifaceted. There you go.
It's probably the pair than hers. Anyway, so.
There you go.
It's probably the pair than hers. They know that the youth them are glitching out, because we can even see, you know, race as a social construct and this and that and this and that. Because man, this all of a sudden race is now a social construct. But why is the word race not then being taken out of the language then? Why is, do you know what I mean? If it's now just a social construct, in fact, no, I'm not even going to get into that now still, but yeah, I don't know about that. And this, you know, the other day we was on the block and we was giving some definitions of ethnicity. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, and now there's so many different variations to ethnicity. And I'm looking at this thing sideways, because it's not even just about that. It's about how this plays out in the future, man. And I'm telling you, all this remixing of these things, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. and not mad in a good way neither. But like I said, I mean, you got the head for that. So anyway, I don't know if you lot heard. Looks like a couple people are out here balling in these YouTube streets. We just heard my girl, you know what I mean, Jimmy Hill and that, balling and whining. I heard Esau balling and bitching to his fucking fairy godmother. Do you know what I mean? Which I just find to be just absolutely hilarious. But you know, I'm just thinking, do these people have any self-awareness of what they actually do or say? Like, seriously, it's crazy. I think even Gummy was tired of it today to it's a mad thing. Hold on a second, let me see.
Let her run or not, right? You don't, like... I mean, you wouldn't let her run otherwise, right?
No, and I've blocked her.
So again, a lot of it is down to Esau. Like, Esau's got a massive say in what you do.
He's got a massive what?
Say in what you do.
Yes, of course. Why would you object to that, or why would you think that odd?
No, but you can think for yourself.
I'm kind of curious about that. Like, why would anybody take...
Why the fuck would you need to ask anybody what to do? It's so fucking pathetic. Like, it's so weak and pathetic. Oh, it's like me asking Ghost, shall I let them on the panel? It's so fucking... That's so stupid. Like, dude, I would decide for myself if somebody's going to be allowed or not to be allowed to do whatever. Like, what the fuck? Like, or Ghost asking me, like, I was just saying, bro, you can make up your own fucking mind about it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, honest to God, bro. Like, somebody having to ask you, like, it just makes you look weak.
Thank you, Skyworks.
Like, why the fuck would you need to ask Esau on a live stream, should I let them on? What should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? You know what I mean? Fuck's sake, bro. Like, is he your God? You know what I mean? Is he your God? Is he your deity? What the fuck are you doing?
Absolutely,
Man, you wake up in the morning and just fucking pray to your statue, your Esau statue, every morning. It's mental. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm being silly, but come on.
Don't you think that it's... You don't actually understand the situation. Like, it's two people involved in the stream. Okay, I have control of the, letting somebody on or not. But it would be two people who are involved.
Right. When it's two people involved, I understand. If he's on the panel, I don't want to chat to her. Esau, do you want to allow her on? It's up to you. That's respect, and I understand that, yeah? Right? I've seen it, obviously, so I understand where you're coming from, right? What I'm saying is just like, both of you should have this sort of chat, but, beforehand, because it looks a bit weird at times, you get me, where you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you have to keep asking for his permission. It looks like you're asking for his permission. I know you're not, but it looks like it is when you're asking him what to do.
Not ask for his permission.
I know you're not, but it looks like it. That's what I'm saying.
Try to jump on the panel, and I'll say, like, it depends upon the topic of conversation. They're there, they're in the back. I ask simply because, will I let this person on? They've jumped on. But if they're going to interrupt, if they're going to be disruptive.
Finally, one thing we can agree
say, no, I don't want to. I'm still talking.
It's taken.
I don't want that person. Finally, that person. There are other people that you can let on the panel, no bother, because they're not going to be rude and take over. Like, for instance, Brian is an example of somebody who, I've had to tell him. I've said, look, behave yourself before coming over, and he knows. He was under instruction for. Brian was told, you cannot come on if I think that you're drunk, I'm kicking you off. So he tries to disguise that he's been drinking, but it's always pretty obvious. And sometimes he's okay for so long, and then it reaches the point where I'll just be going, okay, I'm going to put you in the back now, or I'll put him in the back. But there are sometimes when he might have got the link from somebody else, and he'll be in the back, and I'll go, so-and-so's in the back, can I let them on? Or would it be okay to let them on? I'm not asking, can I let them on? I'm asking,
do you want them here? Yeah. But it looks like you're asking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, people can interpret it however they like. I've never been anything other than respectful towards Esau. And you know what? You can be respectful to each other.
I remember you very well, sir.
Like, what is wrong with that? Like, do I have to kind of like...
Oh, they accepted me. It's like, I walked away. They accepted me. Oh, did they?
Just so you know, are you Jewish? Don't have to answer that.
No.
Okay. So, what you call a revisionist. So I will look at history, not what's just displayed on our mainstream media. Oh, what do you mean? I don't blindly swallow what the fucking you. Oh well, let's rely on the news and the textbooks because they've never lied to us, have they? That's been proven. So yeah, what I'm saying is I follow facts and I go back and I research myself and I look at actual documentation, not just books that quote other books that quote other books. So when you get down to the original source, it was by nobody. It was third-hand proof, okay? So we'll go back to actual text. What? Up another live anyway. What reason? Over that number. Yeah.
How often do I go on Vellies? I can't go on Vellies because Simon's on there like fucking steptoe. And it's like, yeah, hello.
Who says that?
Jupiter, about 2 days ago. I can't go on Vellies because Simon's on there. You can't.
Why?
Who's what exactly?
Did you see what happened this weekend? Well, sorry, yesterday. Did you see what happened yesterday?
No, not seen anything for weeks.
Oh,
I read the comments. I started listening to it before, but then work got a bit mad, so we had to. Sometimes I can do my thing and listen in the background, but sometimes I've got to concentrate.
Well, I'm quite a moral old soul, and I do believe difference between right and wrong. And I found out recently that Betty and Jupiter,
Insane.
I can't stand her.
Come back, hasn't she?
Yeah, I can't stand her, mate. Oh, she's awful. But Betty and Jupiter, who are very close friends now, apparently, they both done a dissing stream on a parent's murdered child.
When was this though? When was this? Because
a while ago.
A couple of years ago. So I heard about that, but I've not seen it.
I've not seen it. I wouldn't want to see it. Enough people said it's there. I've been sent a clip from Jupiter's where she's using Betty's stream to do it and stuff. And I don't know, guys. I just think that is well too far. Because if Adolf Hitler lost a child, I wouldn't take the piss out of him for it.
No, but she hasn't lost a child though.
What?
Kid was murdered, wasn't it?
Not Betty's.
No.
Someone else's. I don't want to mention the name of the lady that lost her child, but she had a child murdered.
But best leave it there. But Jupiter will happily stream that shit.
Yeah.
Well, this is the crazy thing, right, yeah? It's like, how awful is she? I mean, my boys, all my kids, I've owned boxing gyms and stuff, yeah? So all my kids have grown up in boxing gyms. Every one of them can fight. But I would never, ever think of putting my children forward for violence. Jupiter, she's like, come on, I've got 6 sons. See what they do to ya. And I'm like, what an awful cunt. First things first, I don't want to fight anyone's children for silly YouTube stuff. You've got a husband, yeah? The husband needs a slap after what he said about generational child abuse. And, it's just like, what mother, what father, what parent would put their children forward for violence? I mean, forget about it. They could get hurt. Let's say she's really confident that her sons are going to be able to batter, whoever has dared to fucking tell her she's fat. But the trouble is, it's like, what happens to the kid if he fucking hurts someone or kills someone?
Hang on, Chrissy, but you're not thinking about that when you say shit like that. Let's be honest. I've had people threaten to come to my door, slash my face with a knife. Don't care if your kids are here, and I've gone. My son's an MMA fighter. He's 6'4". He's fucking whatever weight he is. I'm like, good luck, because it won't be me opening the door. Good luck, because I will film as you get your fucking ass kicked. But that's been a threat against me. I've never put him forward.
You're not Jupiter.
No, but at the same time,
You're not Jupiter.
The one thing, let me say it, because the one thing, and I personally, I don't like Jupiter's views, but I do stand with women who hold their own, no matter what is said to her. She stands her own ground. So I will always.
Right.
Hang on. Let me finish a minute, please, Sam.
She being a paedophile. Fuck her.
That's mental. That's mental.
Fuck her.
She accuses everyone of it.
Listen, it's weird.
Don't defend it.
And the more that I'm not defending it, you're not listening to me. I'm not defending it. And I'm saying the worst thing I've ever heard on here, and I mean on the whole of the internet, and I follow lolcows, and I hear fucking people threatening to bum each other's kids and all that shit. It's just words. But the worst thing I've ever heard, my heart sank in my chest. And I heard her say something to Lady D. Sorry.
About a kid, yeah.
I honestly, I turned it off.
Yeah.
And I text somebody that watches this stream, and I said, no, listen to me. Yeah, she done it. She did it again. She doubled down, and I was like, do you know what? If I say something that's fucking absolutely absurd in a moment of anger or whatever, I'll be the first to go.
Who are these weak cunts that listen to her? Who are these weak cunts?
Simon, let me have my opinion. I let you have yours. I don't talk over you, and I don't interject and interrupt. It's a conversation. There's only three of us, isn't there? Really?
Zara, he's drunk. So,
but I'm just saying, that was the most abhorrent thing from a mum to a mum, and then the clip that was played before.
I don't think it's the most. And have you not been paying attention? She said a lot worse.
Did you hear her singing the song about it today?
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what was played before. That's what I was trying to get to.
Wow.
I wish I could be drunk enough.
Can I just say, like, hang on, as a fucking woman, as a mother, that's the worst pain, the most unnatural pain. I don't even know how that woman's standing. The utmost respect to her, just for that. Even if I fucking hated her. But I'm telling you, I don't. And the fact that she's not here and that's going on says everything. You need somebody to hate. You're projecting all of the misery in your life onto somebody that's not here, that's not around, that's not commenting.
Oh, look, babe.
You're not understanding. You're not listening.
I've spent the last 3 years listening to that cunt.
I'm saying the exact same thing. You're not listening.
No, I'm not. Because
Paris is backstage.
You're literally talking shit.
I'm not talking shit. I'm giving my opinion. And you're drunk and you're incoherent.
I am, and I'm still right.
Well, of course you are, because you're drunk and in your head you're king of the castle and you're absolutely, completely 100% correct.
No, I'm still right.
Of course you're still right, because you're about you and you're more bothered about what was said about you than the point that I'm making. You have to be able to hear people. 2 ears and 1 mouth, dickhead.
Really?
You are not going to like me. If I was sat on your couch now, you'd be in a fucking chokehold and you wouldn't be talking for the next 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, tomorrow.
That sounds like a good Sunday.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Paris is backstage if you're available. Paris wants to sort him out.
Calm down. But the fact, I mean, don't defend her. Don't defend her in front of me.
I did not. Chrissy, did I defend her in any way there?
You did.
I was slagging her off. I was slagging her off, saying that's the most vile thing I've ever heard on the whole of the internet.
So, I think she's done worse.
Did you not hear what I said? I said that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life.
I heard it, yes.
Why? Because you think it's worse what happened to you? Someone called me a paedophile on the internet. That's different than having the loss of a son thrown at you.
What do you reckon's been worse then, Si? What do you reckon's been worse, Si?
Well, I've got a degree of compassion for Kaylee, actually.
You got what, mate?
A degree of compassion for Kaylee.
I have for Kaylee. I have. And I know it's unpopular, but I have. Don't like it at all. One bit. It doesn't sit well with me. It's like a wolf pack. It's wolf fucking pack mentality. And it's all jumping on one person going, and then
you've pushed this woman
It's
to
like
the
a
depths of depression, and it's just like a fun jaunt for them. It's not jaunt, it's not comedy, it's not okay. And she comments too much in the chat.
The worst thing you can do is lose your children.
Exactly. And then for them to play a part in it, right? And then to use it against her and to constantly goad her and goad her. And she's got nothing left. And she's trying to get her children back, and she's trying to kick off at those people who've done it, which rightfully, naturally so. And then those people are constantly bombarding her with hatred and mocking. It's fucking disgusting. You're killing the person from the inside out. So no, I stand with that. And I will always say, are you Kaylee, you good? Are you Jake, whatever his name is, Jake, you good? Even when they turn on me, I understand it. Because if you're under constant defence mode, your amygdala goes, what happens is when you're attacked, the most negative comment is prevalent in your mind, and you will automatically hone in on the most negative comments about you, especially with Kaylee being through so much recent trauma. Like, it will be so prevalent. They've caused this. They were the causation, and she's dealing with the consequences, and they're mocking her for the consequences. Well, just from what I've seen, they were part of the causation. They were. She's a reactive person. They saw she was mentally vulnerable, and they fucking honed in, and they did what they could. They got her fucking kids' addresses. Well, this is only what I know, and I'm an outsider, don't forget. I don't like to go too deep. I don't want to be deep. I'd rather stay surface level. But just from what I've seen, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I mean, although she phoned Eric's family and threatened his stepdaughter with all sorts of shit, so it's all as bad as each other. Can you get us a Coke, please?
She's not gone at all, has she, Chrissy? She's not getting you a Coke, right?
How did you hear that?
Because I've got to hear.
Oh, God. Fucking you perceptive women, you're just too much. Yeah, I know, babe.
Babe, do us a favour. Get a tea towel, he's going to dribble. Tuck it in his t-shirt, like a bib.
What you like?
You might go again for round 2 later. Well done for calming him down, though, hon.
Round 2?
I'm proving I can be good on the internet.
Well done. You do well, Chris. Is that why you muted for ages before? Were you punching a pillow? Punched the shit out of the couch. He chewed up the cushions like a dog. It's been fearing.
I reckon Luke's humping his.
No, I was busy.
Well,
you were gaslit massively by it was Velly that put him on mute, and then it was Velly who's taken him off mute.
Thank you.
Let it play.
You're going to wake up.
Don't start speaking now, Simon. You spoke for a very long time. Let it play.
Have I?
Thank you.
Play. So, me and Velly.
No, I muted my mic. Oh, fuck. Oh, if I show you what's going on. Mic off. Mic on.
This is where you're a
literally, I know that I muted my mic, and it was like, you can do that.
You muted your mic, the horse can't take it off. You're a lying little back crease. I don't know what you're up to.
Don't call me a back crease, you little
back crease, you little cracker. You've been dancing with crackheads now as well. Not only are you a back crease, you're a crackhead back crease. You're a liar as well. I don't know why you brought it up again. Clearly, you up something because you brought it up out of nowhere. You remix your story and you've lied, saying that actually no.
Asexual.
Billy put you on mute and then he took you off mute, where actually the original claim was
claim was what? It's not that you're well done what who.
So when
it's not your argument.
I looked at my face and went, oh fuck, oh, if I show you what's going on, mic off.
Mic off.
I know that I muted my mic, and it was.
What did I say, Luke? If you put yourself on mute, you can't take them off.
I took my headphones off.
Turned my mic on.
Anyway, that mute check.
Bro, you can't.
What's wrong? The point is, if you muted your, like you said there,
It's the king of flips, to be fair. You're not getting away with it.
And no one else got 30 seconds before me. They can then mute it again later. Yeah, if I mute your mic, I can unmute your mic. If you mute your mic, I can't unmute it. So
this is your argument, though.
I fucking know. Yeah, I muted your mic when you was in the. I muted your mic because you unmuted your mic here, and it sounded like when people first heard you unmute your mic, yeah? I'll tell you what we could do, yeah, actually. After we're done with this video, rewind it and play it at the part when your mic is on. If I heard you having a conversation. Because you'll hear Ghost and Betty on the panel saying, is this yeah, what are you doing? You calling the police right now? Who are you speaking to? Hey, Simon, what? Have you unmuted your mic on purpose? Blah, 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 blah. They're trying to ask you questions, but you're just having a conversation with whoever you're speaking to. And it sounded like you...
Second claim that he turned his mic off.
That's what he said. But it's my headphones. Listen to the people making troll accounts or whatever. This is why everyone, even ask Ghost, they was on the panel at the same time. You could rewind it. You can rewind it and listen to it yourself. Rewind it and listen. Yourself, the only time we muted it is because when everyone realized
rambling, Chris, I'm proving you wrong here. I'm proving you to be a lady.
I've ignored you. Knock it off the panel. The first time you messaged me on Facebook telling me to take a video down, I told you, well, I didn't say anything.
So the first, obviously he's used that to that. If you think I'm wrong or drunk, he always uses that.
Are you calling me a liar?
I don't know what he's up to. I don't know why he would accuse somebody of taking him off mute. And he did have to have that conversation. Like I said, everybody thought he was speaking to police because he was speaking.
Me and Belly have been on a panel together.
A woman in France who was cancer charities.
Me and Belly have covered
all that information as well. So clearly this comes up to something, but he's lying. And
your argument is the fact that you were trying to involve yourself.
I was there, you Mongo. Keep playing. I'll tell you exactly. You'll hear exactly about yourself when it's smelling bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a rendition of Kumbaya.
When that was noticed, you was muted. That's the whole point about it.
I muted my mic.
You still don't even appreciate.
Third claim that Simon muted Mike.
Everyone else. As far as everyone else is concerned, that's listening right now in the chat and so on.
What are we going to call this? Can we call it something like Mute Gate?
Chris, I'm very disappointed in you. I heard him call somebody a black CUNT before, and you laughed.
Oh, did you?
It was to laugh, Chrissy. And he said,
did you take him up on it actually, Luke?
Accusing people of him up on it actually, Luke.
Anyway,
sexual
Luke, I pulled him up on it actually, didn't I?
Luke, this is why these conversations always end up in fucking arguments because no one lets the actual point of the conversation get heard. Over here, the actual point is why I'm making the point to you.
In her Discord,
until people realise it, everyone realised you have unmuted your mic by accident. That's the only time when I muted your mic. People say, come you mute your mic. I jumped on the muted your mic. If you did, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But
thank you, Billy.
Rewind it and listen, bro.
My arse went through my head this morning.
No, it never.
Because
your arse went through your head because you've been on crack all night. Like you've been outside.
Shut up, you old cunt. You big mouth, fat nose,
I was in the customer's house as well. The customer was standing right next to me. Half of the time, when people were I could only jump on the phone once I left the customer's house. I'm at work.
Lying little gimp.
You know what I mean? So,
you call me a rat, you've been dancing through yourself.
I have a weird, queer, I have a little cunt.
Because you hear that there's a time when people are trying to say to you, Simon, they're calling you loads of times on that in the middle of that, right?
He knew what he was doing. He was setting somebody up.
If that was the case, that must have been purpose. Listen to what you're saying. There's loads of things that's coincidental.
Look, crackhead.
I'll let you finish.
My man's noticed came up.
And that's when I put my headphones back on. Pay attention.
Yeah, that's when I muted you first of all. Because I muted you because you was in your phone call.
Before I rag your ass up.
You were talking or whatever, going on with a different conversation.
This video's boring.
Argument is.
You finished your phone.
If I'm wrong, I apologise.
Sorry.
I'm playing somebody else's conversation.
Record a phone call.
I know sit somewhere. Who's scared to wank.
So it sounded. That's why it sounded like you use your mic.
It's like somebody else's argument. And I'm going to play it because I wouldn't share my back with you. I'm right.
If I need help, if I feel troubled in my head,
which is every day,
she's the person I call.
Oh.
And in no way, shape or form, it should have been public.
Well, then you should have made it public, should you? I don't know why you didn't make it public.
Shut up, you little weird cunt.
You tried setting Billy up back off you, when everybody knows, anybody with 2 brain cells, including Zara, which you just tried to gaslight us off our knows that once you put yourself on mute, I can't take you off as a host. And you tried your hardest tonight to the point where you now remixed it and said that Billy should be on mute first.
You are so invested in mine and Billy's argument says everything I need to know about you. Shut up.
Shut up, crackhead, tramp shagger.
Shut up, you cunt.
You know what you need to do as well is that you're highlighting something that you don't want to highlight.
Exactly. Nobody knew about it, Billy, until this fucking crackhead highlighted it and made his fucking friend. I know cancer charity in France all known to the I don't know why, but he's clearly up to something, aren't you, crackhead?
You disco dancer.
I know your emails.
You disco
dancer. Like right now, people wouldn't be wanting to try and find out.
No, exactly, Billy.
Why are you fucking naked?
Nobody knew about it, Billy. Everybody genuinely thought he was speaking
You're not talking to
Nobody knew it was his
You
friend
are
who
talking.
has this
You are
cancer
recording.
He put all that information to the public atmosphere because he wanted attention and he wanted to use it to try and set you up, Billy. Why he wants to set you up, I don't know. Or he has been a dodgy cunt for a very long time and he does have crackheads. I mean, come on, he's not the best.
It sounded like
Belly isn't here. You're talking to a recording.
That's why Ghost was saying, yo, stop snitching. No snitching.
Exactly, we thought it was the police. Exactly. Nobody knew about his friend until he was.
There is no we.
People was trying to tell you that.
There is no we.
Was on.
Know your place.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's above you.
And even, people that would purposely say that I done this on purpose.
So good.
Exactly. I don't know why he would try and blame you, Billy.
So queer.
He's crackhead. He's up to something.
Why are you talking to a recording?
Never mind, squig. It's crackhead.
Now get your mic. So, don't think that I don't know how to turn the mic on or off, or when I register, when I see it turned on and off in front of me.
So if you see it turned on,
do I seem stupid or pissed? Which one?
Bit of both. It's a mix.
I'm still
It's
right.
like a 70-30 mix. You guess which one.
The fact that I know, and both me and Velly have decided to leave it there. Why
Clearly not. She's bringing it up now.
No, the screaming little girl has been bringing it up.
Who's the screaming little girl?
Luke.
That was my fault. He set a trap for me and he made me ask what was going on.
The quiet person who's not speaking.
He's probably on another. I think he's probably on Dukes or something.
Is it? Probably, yeah.
Paris, so do I. And I know a lot about StreamYards. The only thing I do know about StreamYards, okay? And I know that I fucking can't do what I can't do. And if there are ways for me to do that.
Has muted your mic. Why?
Well, I'll tell you what, if somebody else can do it, our host hack. Does it actually say that?
Yes.
Fuck off.
Shit out of them and just say to them, have you got a phone number for your professional standards department? Right, what's their tone change? And that's the way forward. The Police Reform Act of 202.
The thing is, Chrissy, I'm working, right? I'm trying to keep the kids' lives normal, and these things happen. So it happened once, then it happened 10 days later, then there's a whole 10-month period where she left me alone. I don't give a fuck what you post online or whatever, as long as it's not about my kids. She left me alone, she had to knock on the door, she left me alone. Then it starts up again, and then you're like, do you think I want to disrupt? What happened this time was a bit mental, and I'll tell you about that offline, but they went into my kids' school.
You've heard it offline many times.
Fucking crazy. So fucking what? Muckers, back off
Don't
of it.
start being private now.
I'm not saying I'm being private. Don't start fucking heckling because you're bored.
I would advise people to live with their parents. You're a proper white man, innit? You leave your parents hanging, innit? I would advise
anyway, the 100-inch television. Anyway, when it comes down to it,
not if you're away from that.
Hold on. One question at a time, man. Shit.
You think about it.
No one's asking you any questions, bro. What do you mean, one question at a time? No one. We asked you 0 questions, dickhead.
You literally asked me a few questions, but yeah, not crazy.
No, no one
Cameron and show us round, man.
You don't ask me why there's a gap in the garage and blah blah blah. What?
That was about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
She's drunk.
You don't carry on.
Wait, hold on. Hey, tell us what the special ingredients are for the Krabby Patty.
Pardon?
What's the special ingredients for the Krabby Patty?
Squidward.
I didn't hear what you said, so I'm gonna carry on.
He's insinuating that you're like Squidward.
What's the special ingredients for what? What did he say?
Hey, bro, you need help with your alcoholism, man. Seriously.
What's the special ingredients for what? That's all I heard.
Krabby Patty.
What the fuck is that?
Have you never seen Squidward?
No.
Oh, well, it's just superimpose him onto your fucking shoulders.
Nah, you should be claiming some, what's it called? Copyright claims there, bro. They've been using your image. They've been using your image, making big money out of it.
Weight over your face, yeah? I would love to see you smile, bitch. Yeah? What I'm saying.
What did you say?
When I throw a 5 kg weight over your face, I'd love to see you smile.
You were going to throw a 5 kg weight?
I'm just saying, literally, that's what it takes.
Don't you know how to fight? Don't you know how to fight? Why would you do that?
That's what it takes.
This guy's 6'4".
You're talking about my shoulders and shit like that. When I throw a weight over your face, yeah,
you sounded
you're done. Yeah, you're finished. Yeah, you're finished.
Well, you run out of weight.
Dickhead.
The thing is, Trilly, you can't fight and you know it.
Mate, you don't want to find out. So one confused woman who's been totally fucking manipulated, man.
I'm just saying, I know the pain that had caused me as a mother, and she hasn't been around. I know people are going to talk about it, and she can't stop that. She's chosen to take a step away from it. I thank God that she's not seeing this right now, because that just re-bring up all the fucking pain and how nasty and horrible and every reason I just want to
man.
Fucking hell.
Nobody should want to go to
repeated.
That is some dark territory. Seriously dark territory. People should want to respect that.
But you can't.
Mate, who gives a fuck about Wasp, bro? Why do you care about Wasp?
Alright, no one cares about him, but you don't understand it.
Why do you give a fuck about Wasp, bro? He's dumb, he's dead, he's fucking done. He is fucking finished. Who cares? Why do you care?
Yeah, the same way that Jupiter
just shut up, bro.
He's just shut, bro. He's done. He's dead.
No.
Alright, so what? So move on then. There's nothing really to say. You've said what you wanted to say. Let's
go back. Let's get off the other points. Let's not digress.
So the standards have not yet been set.
Luke, let's stay with your original point.
You're no fucking daddy. You get me? That his mum or grandma or whatever, you know what I mean? Was like from the same fucking upbringing.
Grandma was purchased as a slave? As a black slave?
Again. So you're being racist, isn't it? Like, and you're basically
black slave.
Yeah, you are. Dude, you were just too much.
All right,
that's too much.
Question then. Who's more racist? Me for making a song about it, or Khan's granddad for purchasing a black slave and calling her wife and making her take the shahada? Who's more racist?
Hold on a second. All right, I have no idea about Khan's granddad and taking the shahada. But I know that you are well out of order.
Sold on the market, you know what I mean?
But it was funny as fuck, I ain't gonna lie. Taking the piss in 2025.
Because he's not here. Let's not talk about Khan because he's not here.
I mean, you would have fucking learned to take that advice about speaking about people when they're not here.
Dude, it goes to show he's hurt you, innit? He's obviously hurt you in the past, innit? But you talk about him. Come on.
Come on. Answer a Khan all day long.
I mean, clearly, I've hurt you, innit? Yeah, for you to have my picture up online all day long. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I can change it if you want. Change it.
I mean, come on, mate. I must have fucking really triggered you with it. I mean, I only got you to admit that your fucking uncle's a paedophile, right?
No, you never.
Yeah, you did. On the G block. You remember?
Nope.
You don't remember? You admitting that your uncle's a paedophile on the G block. You don't remember that?
You remember we were talking about your sister getting sent back to India because you.
I think you do remember you talking about. You admitted that you knew your uncle was a paedophile on the G Block, yeah, and you said your sister. And I didn't even said that you. I didn't ask you if you knew. I asked you if your sister knew that your uncle was a paedophile on the G Block, and you admitted that she knew.
Did your sister know that your mother was actually her mother and that your nana wasn't?
So you're avoiding the question. You're avoiding the question. You're avoiding the question, yeah? Because I asked you a question and you're avoiding it.
So you all told us, Trilla.
So did your sister know that your uncle was a paedophile? I'll repeat it to you again.
I've answered your question.
Now that you seem to be a little bit more in your fucking, a little bit more awake, yeah?
Question, Mongo.
Right? Did your sister... Hold on a second. So Jupiter tried to defend you. Right, by saying, right, that you were being sarcastic, yeah, all right, and you weren't being honest, yeah, all right. Is it true? Could you just tell us all, because we all heard it now, yeah? Is it true, dude? We're a small little community, bro, yeah. Is it true that Is it true that your sister knew that your uncle was a paedophile?
No. Next question.
It's not true. So why would you say it was?
Who said it was?
You. Multiple times on the same stream.
Is it true that your ex-girlfriend just bought you a big...
You are blatantly evading it, yeah, because you admitted it. You idiot. Why can't you just admit it? Why can't you just admit it, bro? No, I'm not diverting. You're diverting, bro.
I don't want to...
Literally, bro. Why don't you just admit it? Bro, just admit it. Admit that your uncle was a fucking pedophile, bro. Admit it, bro. Like you admitted it the other day. Please admit it. Nah, bro. You need to admit it, bro. Come on. Stop being disingenuous, bro. Bro, stop being disingenuous, bro. Stop being... Right, and I told you we built it for like $250,000.
Yeah, big up yourself though, yeah. It's gonna worry, see, I don't know if you've been listening in today, yeah, that obviously that fucking Jupiter went on a super rage, high grade raging.
I've not listened to any of it. I was gonna one of the people that let me know about stuff is recording it. But she's still on there apparently.
High grade rage. I'm not even too sure. It might be still.
I heard she was proper losing her shit. Last night as well, apparently, Benny. Last night she was fucking dropping her bombs.
Yeah, well, I only heard this morning. Not this morning. This afternoon. Anyway,
right.
And then she said, yeah, with a big, massive head.
Dig up your kid and take Benny along for the ride. Yeah.
You get me? What the fuck?
Play again. Start again. Play again, Velly. We only caught a bit.
Lady D, go dig up your kid. Dig up your kid. Dig up your kid. Lady D, go dig up your kid and take Benny along for the ride.
Magic. Now, what a horrible cunt. What a horrible cunt. Innit? Who the fuck would say something like that? Fucking, and there are people that are still going to support her. When I mentioned it yesterday, right, if she'd have
never done anything to anybody.
You know what I mean? Like, poor little Lady D, she's never done anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, God.
No, I've never heard Lady D go fucking too far. Honestly, I haven't listened as much as other people. Maybe she has, but I don't know. But Lady D and Nine-Ether, I've not heard either of them go too far. It's all I've ever heard is them trying for... I mean, Nine-Ether the other day, trying to sort of like, reason with Taffy. Because you got Taffy going, why didn't the left support us about Axel Rudacabana? And me, I think was it me, Nine-Ether, and someone else was on this panel, and it was like, hang on a minute, Taffy, do you think anyone supports Axel Rudacabana, or is it just that you wanted to blame it on black people and fucking Muslims, and we don't allow you to? Just crazy, mate. Just crazy. But what I can't work out right is when they are faced with blatant facts, they cannot change their minds because they are that prejudiced.
It's mad still.
What's that playing in the background?
That's how I was really passing it.
Oh, no worries, bro.
But yeah, who's that?
Pause it. This challenge was rejected.
Other people's bullshit.
Then, well, that says a lot more about you that I think we care to admit.
I need to come.
And I'm saying we need to, keep going. We need to bring back moral standards. Bring them back, because the standards on this internet thing has slipped so far since COVID. It's unbelievable. Some of you are grandmas. Go and fucking knit a jumper for your grandchildren. Go in the kitchen and bake raisin, brown butter fucking cookies with your grandchildren. Get off the internet and stop being a cunt. It's so shocking to me how grandmothers are some of the most odious people online. How has this happened? What has happened? How old am I? Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe this is how grandmas are supposed to be now. Maybe it ain't supposed to be. Here, Junior, I've just knitted you a scarf. Oh, thanks, Grandma. That's so sweet. I'm not going to wear it because it's itchy as fuck. But it's the thought that counts. Oh, Junior, I'm going to hand make some coleslaw with black pepper and